Are you afraid of bears?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
More or less.
If you're not, maybe you should be. Because I'm afraid of bears. And I had an experience with the most savage, fiercest, wildest bear that your mind can imagine that taught me a lesson. I bet you didn't realize bears could teach, but this one could teach a very important lesson. It happened in the fall of 2018 when my friends Dennis and Charisse invited my girlfriend Selena and I up to their house in Wisconsin. Dennis is about this tall, blonde hair, glasses, adventurous, outdoor type. His wife, Charisse, also tall, dark hair, athletic, like him, likes the outdoors. And when I asked Dennis what there was to do up there, he said, Ken, it's great. We have a house next to a forest, next to a lake, where you could walk around and see all the wildlife. You could see squirrels, raccoons, deer, bears. Oh, bears? Dennis, I don't want to see any bears. I'm from the city. I don't want to deal with bears. Ken, there's no problem. Ken, if you see a bear, stand still, make yourself big like this, make noises, and the bear, which has bad eyesight, will think you're another bear, but bigger, and run away. So I asked Selena. Selena's more my height, short blonde hair, Polish, fun-loving, likes to go out and do things. What do you think, Selena? Should we go up there? There are bears there. Come on, Ken. If you see a bear, you know what to do. Let's go. So the next weekend, we packed up the car, got everything ready, and drove up to Wisconsin on a beautiful, sunny day. Now, you know, during the whole drive, I'm thinking, bears, right? We're going to bear country. We got to the house. It was just as Dennis had said. Beautiful house, next to a forest, next to a lake. And when we got out, we checked. No bears. Cool. And we spent the afternoon on their lawn, enjoying the sun, the beautiful country weather. And at night, we went into town, ate dinner in a nice rustic restaurant, had a lot of wine, went back to the house, had more wine, which might have been a factor. What happened next? About 11 o'clock, Charisse said to everybody, hey, out here, its sky is so black because there are no city lights, you could see millions and millions of stars. Let's go out into the backyard. My first thought was, backyard at night, bears, no? But I wanted to see all those millions of stars. So as we headed toward the door to the backyard, Selena and Dennis said, well, we'll just stay inside. I should have known they were up to something. As we got to the door, I saw that in this particular house, for some reason, they never built steps going down to the backyard. So it was about 1.5 feet down. So we stepped down into the backyard, and we went near the trees, but in a clearing, and looked up at the sky. And just as Charisse had said, there were millions of stars. And I could see all the constellations, including the big bear and the little bear. And I could hear the wind blowing through the leaves and the rustle of the leaves, and I could smell the earth. It was a great country experience. And then I heard Selena from the doorway say, I think I heard a noise. I turned to Charisse. I said, do you think it's a... And before I could get the word bear out of my mouth, she was gone. Now, do you think I went, oh no. I ran back in the house and forgot about that 1.5 foot step. Hit my leg, my shin on that, fell down on my face there, and could just imagine the bear about to rip me up with his claws, and his jaws about to bite me in the neck, and he was going to kill me. I'm going to die, and I'm going to, oh, this is horrible, save me. And I look up, and there's Selena, and Dennis, and Cherise, all laughing, laughing. I say, there's a bear, I'm going to die, save me, save me. And you know what Selena said? Ken, it's just a squirrel. It was just a squirrel. I felt so stupid running away from a squirrel. So embarrassed, my friends laughing at me. And so in pain because I banged my leg. Horrible. But that's when I learned the lesson from the bear. Beware the bear in your head. The bear of fear. Now that fear doesn't have to be a fear of a bear. It could be a fear of talking to your boss about a raise. It could be the fear of getting on an airplane and flying to a faraway country. It could be the fear of public speaking. But beware the bear in your head. Because if you don't beware the bear in your head, you could end up like me, feeling stupid, being embarrassed, hurting yourself. But if you beware the bear in your head and you control that fear, now you might be wondering, how do you control that fear? Well, if you're me, don't drink a lot of wine in bear country. Very simple. Don't drink wine in bear country. But if you control that fear, then you could find enjoying the company of your friends in the beautiful countryside and laughing with them when all that shows up is a little squirrel. Beware the bear in your head.
Something funny is up. Ken is actually going to be evaluating our first speech. But Ken, do you want to get a drink of water?
No, I'm all right.
You're
I'm
all right? Okay, good. Good.
Okay.